Hello and welcome to this review of the Umbrex Beretta 92FS air pistol. It comes in this nice presentation box, carrying case. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got the Beretta logo on the front here. That it's got stamped on the front there. If we open up the box, we've got a few things inside. So it's got these lips on here that you just unclip there. Open the box, it's got this sort of padding to protect the air pistol. And it's got, obviously presented with the instructions, obviously important for the operation of the pistol. Comes in a selection of languages, basically tells you how to safely operate the air pistol. Okay, so I'm just going to put those aside. The gun itself is made by a company called Umbrex. It's made in Germany, this particular model. And as you can see, you've got the actual gun itself. You've got two spare magazines. These are essentially just wheels, 8-shot wheels. There's sort of a closer look. So basically they go into the barrel of the gun and you get 8 shots. Then obviously you have to keep reloading the pellets. So it might be worth getting a few of these. You can pick up, I believe, in my local store, 26 quid for about 3. So, you know, it will save you a lot of time if you're reloading, or if you're on a range somewhere. Just save you a bit of time, really. So so yeah, you get 2 of those in the set with the gun. It is powered by CO2, by gas. So basically this is a 12-gram cartridge. I got about 10 of these for about 8 quid at the local store. Yeah, so basically this is an unopened cartridge. You can see that there is no hole at the top. You'll kind of know if it's been used. One, it'll be slightly lighter, of course, and 2, it'll have a hole at the top. So, yeah, so that basically is a little compartment there. A little space for your pellets here. So that's kind of quite useful. I opted to get the Spitfires, the precision pellets, air rifles and air pistols. These are 177 caliber, of course. And yeah, so basically it's kind of handy having you know, a little space for them to go into. And I kind of like these ones. I like the pointed ends. They're very good for target practice. So that's the pellets. Okay, so then we move on to the gun. The gun itself is very well crafted. I'm very surprised. It's weighty. It's got a good feel. It's got a good finish. As you can see, it's all metal. The grips are plastic, but this is a real nice, well-crafted piece of kit. I really do like it. I think it's value for money. Comes in at less than £200. It's basically got a similar, very similar look to the actual real 9mm Beretta. There are a few minor differences, obviously I'll go through those, but it's got a very nice feel to it, very nice. Obviously some of the features, obviously the trigger, front sight, rear sight, which is adjustable. You've got the hammer, which obviously is single shot, it's automatic, and then obviously really important, the safety. And the safety's on at the moment, and to take the safety off, you just lift the safety catch. There is a safety catch on the other side. You'll know that the safety catch is off when you see the red dot. That's telling you that the pistol is armed and that it's ready to go. Okay. So let's just check out the barrel first of all, because obviously that's going to be the main difference between the actual real thing. The real Beretta, of course, you'll have the switch, the magazine will pop out the bottom, and this is how it differs, this particular model. So this catch here, we're just going to press that down, and that's going to just bring the barrel forward for us. And then if you have a closer look there, that's basically what it looks like inside. And from the other side, probably might be difficult to see there, but basically it's obviously different from the original. And this is of course where we place our magazines. So they go in that way round. You obviously load them into 8s, you place that inside there, and then we close the barrel up. And essentially it's that easy. So obviously with the safety off, you can see that by the red dot. If there were pellets in there, it would be ready to fire. So obviously always assume that every firearm is loaded. We must always check that the barrel is clear before we progress on. Take the magazine out, we'll put it back there, and we'll close that up like that. Okay. Now we come to the gassing of the gun, and that's going to be quite an interesting point, because it basically fits in the hand grip of the gun. So basically we're going to press this switch here, which in an original of course would release the magazine. And you've got this bit here. This bit is basically a lever that pushes the gas canister into the barrel, releases the CO2. So if I just show you exactly how we do that. So we press this button, and on the other side of the gun we see that the plastic grip comes away from the gun. So we're just going to move that out of the way, like that. And obviously this is where the gas lies. So we're going to take our gas canister, and we're just going to load it in there like that, just so it nicely fits snugly. And then this wheel here, this brass wheel, we're just going to wind it up. And we're going to wind it up until we get a nice tight fit. Just put the safety on there just for measure. But we're going to wind that up. Can take a bit of doing. It's got a lot of stiffness in the wheel. It is the gun was fully oiled when it arrived, but that's obviously because of the mechanism. It's nice and durable. So we're going to push that into place. We're going to make sure that that's as tight on there as we can get it by hand, like that. And then I'm just going to replace the plastic hand grip. And I think for me the only thing that lets the gun down is the hand grip. Just feels just a little bit flimsy. But you know, overall I'm really happy with it. So there we are. There we've closed the hand grip. We're going to turn the gun over, and then we're going to shut that shut. And as you can see, that's now holding shut. So now the gun should be gassed and primed, ready for firing. Obviously, as we're indoors, I'm not going to load it with a pellet and fire it. But obviously the chamber is empty, as I demonstrated before. And well, I'm going to just take the safety off, just give you a sound as to how that sounds. So that's basically the CO2 going through the cartridge into the chamber, and that will propel your pellet to the target. So let me just do that once more. I don't really like that sound. I think it feels good. I like this gun. I think it's going to be a good acquisition for target practice and going down to the range. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. What I'm going to do is just put the safety back on, and just a word about safety. Obviously it's not a real firearm, but it does fire projectiles. We do have laws in the UK about the use of air pistols. I'm sure it's common sense, but I'll say it anyway. You know, be careful with it, have fun with it, don't fire it indoors. Always assume a firearm, whether it's an air pistol or BB gun or a real gun, is loaded. Always check that the safety's on and the barrel, the chamber is empty, because we don't want any accidents. Okay, so basically that's it. The Beretta Umbrex 92 FS. Have fun with it. I hope you enjoy your target practice or whatever you do, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.